They were like, yeah, you know, if social media wasn't around, all these people, magazines and all that shit, we still be the same people that you see doing the things will still be doing the things, all right?
If I was in slavery, I would have had an insurrection.
Facts.
I would have been Nat Turner.
Facts.
It's the same energy. It rises up over time. You feel me? If I was in the 60s, you know, I would have been Malcolm. You feel me? If I was in the 30s, I would have been Elijah Muhammad. If I was in the 1800s,
it's a beautiful thing.
I'd have been John Horse.
It's a beautiful thing. You see, I seen your brother that I knew from back in the day, right? I've always been the guy in every era of my life. You know what I'm saying? My life has always been fire, like a movie. So, yeah, don't listen. For all of those who may have a life that you are not extremely happy with yet, right? Get with the people that's living the way that you want to live. Get with the people that's inspiring the shit out of you. And don't just get with them for motivation. Get with them for the blueprint and follow it and do it. Because some people, we are fearless. Like, people like us are fearless. We'll try things. We take risks. We might get some bumps and bruises, but you ain't got to get that. You know what I'm saying? And we blaze trails and we be like, all right, this is how, all right, it's clear over here. This is what you do. What, right?
And another thing, nobody has permission to download this and put this anywhere. If you do, I'm going to strangle you. Now
I'm going to hide in their bushes, and when they come home, I'm going to jump out and scare their asses.
Because his brother on YouTube always taking my stuff. All right, it's done for that, okay? My YouTube channel is up now. And we monetize it. So if you take some of my stuff, I got some people in Nigeria that will find you. Do not worry. So my brother Mills, he said, I believe people see your growth. This is why when I just started opening up. I just started opening up coaching for people, right? One-on-one.
Okay.
And this is something that is good to shift people's perspective, and it's beautiful when I get to do this. But I believe people see your work. But if you don't see it, they will manipulate you. They know exactly how strong you are, and they don't want you to ascend. See, this is another, what you don't realize, you're operating, your perspective is still from a place of fear, right? Because you're still worried about others. So you have to understand your frequency is in fear. It is in worry. It is in doubt, right? I don't even think like that, right? Meaning that I don't live there anymore, right? Because if I think like that, then that means that's what I'm emanating. That's where I'm living at. That's like, if one person say, man, if I walked in here and gave all of you all $1 million, you know, what you gonna do with it? One person may operate from fear. Oh man, who's a drug addict in here? They're gonna mess their life up. Another person say, well, this is how I'm about to invest my money. Well, thank you. You know what I mean? Another person, you know, said, wait a minute, I'm not ready for it. Everybody has different perspectives. Everybody's gonna operate at a different frequency. There's only probably gonna be one person that actually takes the money and they flip it. They double it, they trip it, you feel me? Or they set it across, because if you don't have the discipline for when you get the reward, sometimes if you got that amount of knowledge of self and self-awareness, and this is probably few men and women on the planet Earth, that if I gave you, right, the money or the asset at the wrong time, you wouldn't reject it and say, come back in 2 months and give it to me. No.
Never happened.
You wouldn't say, you know what, I'm going to wait till I understand what to do with it to do. We don't do that. So we take our power and we use it at any time.
But even if
the goal is preparation.
Even if you take the money and fuck it off, so